They called me a monster, but I prefer to think of myself as a mouse. I was tiny, pretty much defenseless, and I could barely resist bolting when anyone came near. Could I be blamed for the latter? If I didn't move fast enough, I'd feel the impact of a fist or the gouge of a blade. As I hurried down the hillside outside my village after collecting herbs, I rubbed the network of scars on my neck and the right side of my face. I'd long since healed, on the outside. I wasn't sure I'd ever feel healed where it counted most, on my soul. When I looked in the mirror, was it any wonder the villagers called me a monster? Honestly, the true monster was my stepbrother. Slinking through the back door of the compound I'd called home since my mother and stepfather died, I paused in the shadows and listened, hearing nothing but the thump of my heart. My breaths were uneven, but that was the norm. Until I'd locked my bedroom door and collapsed on my tiny bed, my breathing would remain erratic. Keeping my footsteps light, I slunk through the dark hallways with only the soft glow of a wisp lantern to light my way, until I came to the door leading to the network of underground passages. Creatures fought and died down there. So did people. And this was where those I cared for saw past my exterior to the kind heart I kept hidden from everyone else. I tiptoed down the wooden stairs, my footsteps echoing around me, only punctuated by a groan or sigh of pain from an injured being. It hurt to think of their wounds and the slashes on their sides, but I did what I could to heal them. After slipping past the room where the guards sat playing cards, I moved down the long, narrow hall with walled cages on each side. I stopped at the first and stepped inside, blankly taking in the stone walls, the dirt floor, and the bins containing food and water for the beast. Each was as trapped inside their cage as I was in the compound. The beast's breaths rose and fell as he lay with his head on the ground and his eyes closed. When I stepped forward with my basket of herbs and healing supplies hooked on my arm, his head snapped up, and his feral, black, glowing gaze met mine. He scrambled to his four hooves, grunting when his back right leg wouldn't support him. His low growl rang out. "It's me, precious one," I whispered, stepping toward him with my hand outstretched. He sniffed it, and his body relaxed. "I've come again to help," I said softly, lowering my basket to the floor. He nudged my hand playfully before settling on the dirt floor once more, his wounded leg extended out beside him. This wasn't the first time I'd helped him, and it wouldn't be the last. Or I hoped it wouldn't be the last, because the alternative was a horrifying death in the arena. One day, I'd make sure these poor souls were free. And myself, if I could make such a thing happen.